Good morning. Time is reaching 9 a.m. We are on a Monday, we are in Malmö, and we are supposed to get started. So let's kick this conference off. So first off, very, very welcome to Sweden and Malmö. It's so nice to see all these familiar and new faces here at the conference. I'm so glad we all could make it this year and that you all could come to Sweden. Yeah, we're trying to get people in as fast as possible. There are still a few places all over here on the front seats. Those are the seats where you have to give us a good apple in the afternoon. No, just kidding. For those who didn't attend yesterday, we had a really good day with a party meeting yesterday and a really nice Q&A with people. And you'll all have a good chance today to talk to the Claris employees that we're so happy to have here today.
Talk in the mic.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So.
Okay. Whoa. Good morning, everyone. A little story about this conference, how it came to be that ClickWorks, a Belgian partner, and Square Moon, a Swedish partner, organize a conference together. It's basically a personal friendship between Johan and I. Speak up a little bit louder. Louder? This is better? Okay. Yeah, so we know each other. Johan pitched the idea of reviving the tradition of the Scandinavian conferences, and I suggested to join in and to make it like a bigger thing. And so that's what's happening right now, and we are very excited with that. Okay. So I want to thank the entire team. We have been working on this since April. We had weekly meetings with the Swedish crew. I want to thank Malin, Bo, Ellen, and then Johan, of course. And then from the ClickWorks side, we had Katja, myself, and my brother and business partner, Jeroen. So we had these weekly meetings, and that's how it came together. So that's a bit of the story of this conference.
Okay. Yes, so when we started to think about arranging a conference, we kind of had to set a goal. And our goal was to reach 150, and we were very close to that. And we are so excited to have this number. I mean, that in Europe-wise, it's not too often that we actually have this number of people attending a conference at the same time. So just this number, you should be proud of yourself being a part of. But what we are most proud of is actually the diversity of countries that we have here. We have 20 different nationalities here today from all of these different countries, and they are spread out like this. So we are in Sweden, so then of course there's a little bit shorter trip to get here for Swedish people, and then the Danish people, you know, they're all you flew in here. You only have a very short train ride to get here. But then look, we have people from all over the world. We have many people from the States coming here. I mean, that's not a short travel. So many thanks for all of you coming all this way for us. But then also, we got a lot of people who wanted to become speakers in the conference. And that made it hard for us because we had to choose who's going to be able to speak. And we feel honored giving us a possibility actually choosing who's going to be speaking for all of you here. So we have some fantastic sessions here that's going to take place, where we have 3 in a row taking place throughout this day and tomorrow. So totally, you will have 34 sessions to choose of. But
yeah, you might get some fear of missing out. And so thanks to Claris, we are now able to record every session in every room. So as a speaker, watch the camera because, yeah, you only have 2 square meters to move in. But so the presentation will be recorded and you as a speaker will be recorded as well. You will get a download link or a link to these presentations after the conference. The presentations by Claris will be distributed by Claris. They wanted to have an open discussion and they will release the video afterwards. Okay. Eventually, these videos will also become available to people who were not subscribed to this conference, but then later on. Okay, so every session is recorded. If you miss something, you have the videos, you have also the presentation materials. I will show you a download link later on, so get your phones ready, snap it, and then you can download all presentations. If there is a Q&A during the session, there will be a microphone in every room. So please, if you ask a question to the speaker, take the microphone first, and then your question will be recorded and included in the presentation as well. As a speaker, if you get a question, please ask the person to take the microphone, and then everything is recorded. This is the code to the download. So if you want to download the presentation files up front, then we will send this by email later, but if you want it earlier, then this is your chance.
Yes. As Joris said, you will all receive an email where you will get the information. But then all of our speakers who's going to be speaking now have spent a lot of time working on this presentation. So if you all can set your phones to be off, like notifications off, or anything like that, so they don't get interfered, we would really appreciate that one. So please have it silenced off. And then we have a free Wi-Fi here with the most trickiest password ever, being internet with a capital I. So if you need a Wi-Fi, you can use that one straight out of that. It's free and it's super fast, so just hook onto it.
That was the easy part. Now for the complicated part. This conference venue, it's a bit of a challenge. So let me try to explain over here. So right now we are in this building over here. And lunch and dinner will also be served in this building. So there's another door next to this one, which leads to a stair hall. And upstairs we will have lunch and we will have dinner. It's fairly early. It's 11:30 and at 6 or 6:30, I think, for dinner. And they want us to be there on time. So yeah, that's it. So lunch, it's in the same building. Now this is the main conference room. This is the first track, if you look at the agenda, so this is the first column. Then there are two other conferences, and they are located in this building. So you walk down the alley, and you take the door, entrance D, on your right-hand side. And then you climb up 2 stairs, and you will get to a beautiful floor with all kinds of beautiful rooms. 2 of them are arranged as conference rooms, Berta and Clara Bagger. I hope I pronounce it the right way. There is a room with exhibitors. So we have 6 or 7 exhibitors showing things, giving away some swag, so just don't miss that room. We had morning coffee over here this morning, but the famous Swedish fika will be served over here in the other building as well, on the 3rd floor, and they will open this big room to serve you the coffee, and then you're invited to walk over there and to have your coffee there while you are looking at the exhibitor booths and so on. Okay, so 2 buildings, 3rd floor, Filka over here, exhibitors over here, presentations over here. Basically, we own the entire floor, so you can sit down anywhere you want.
Yeah, and we also have these smaller rooms here, so if there becomes a thingy where you might want to have a breakout room and discuss some topics that's happened throughout the conference, these smaller rooms are available. So if you want to grab off Brad here and have a long conversation with him, this is where you should kidnap him to.
It are glass wall panels, so don't be afraid. Yeah, one other thing. During lunch at 11:30, this floor will be closed temporarily for like 30, 45 minutes. So you can leave your bags there, and we will kindly ask you to leave. We will have lunch, and then like 45 minutes later you can go back. Okay, so this entire floor will be shut down. I think that's it. Oh yes, if stairs are a challenge, because there's a lot of stairs, please come see me, come see Ellen over there, and we will arrange with St. Gertrude. There are elevators, but they are very well hidden. So we can help you, we can show you around.
Yes, and then we have passed the pandemic. We are very happy about that one, so we all can meet up. But in case of, we are still giving you a hand sanitizer in your goodie bag, and also there are face masks if you want to. So just go and ask in the reception over there, and you will be given one. We do have some people who have food allergies, and it's very important that the people who sign up for that actually eat that kind of food and nothing else, because we try to arrange so that would happen. So for those who think that food might be more tasty, keep your hands off. So you will be served a really nice meal here for lunch, and then we will have an even better dinner this evening, and then tomorrow we'll have a lunch again. But going back to what he said about fika, the Swedish fika is legendary, so you can't miss out of that one. You have to take those stairs up to get the fika. So we will have a fika after this opening session, and then we will have the lunch a bit later on, and then in the afternoon we have another fika, and then there will be 2 more fikas tomorrow. So don't miss out on those.
Okay. We wanted to make this conference a little bit special, and we tried to make it as eco-friendly or ecological as possible. So the badges you have, they are in a plastic badge holder. We are going to collect them at the end of the event. You can, of course, take them with you if you want, but you can also leave them. The paper badge that's inside, it's a plantable seed paper. So after the conference at home, just put it in the ground, pour a lot of water on it, and you'll get a beautiful souvenir of this conference. You'll get some flowers. This conference center in itself, St. Gertrude, they have like a whole charter on their website. It's in Swedish, but I translated it. It's impressive. They, like, from the lighting to the heating to the water to flush the toilets, everything has been thought through and is like as eco environment friendly. The food that we will get for dinner is locally sourced biological food, and so on and so on. So yeah, that's what we try to do together.
Yes, and we aren't so scary as we look. So if you want to have a seat, there's more seats up front if you want to. We are on social media, and we really like you to post pictures of anyone speaking here, and hopefully use these tags. We are on Instagram, we have Twitter, we are on LinkedIn and Facebook. So use this tag so everyone can see what we're up to these days. And then you can use this barcode here to actually get straight to that point. There will be more barcodes throughout this conference that you can use, but remember, your phones are still on notifications off. Yes, and then we have some really nice exhibitors who are upstairs where you will grab your fika later on. So please pay attention and go and visit them. They have something they've done that you really want to have a good look at on all different kind of areas. So go upstairs and visit them. We also have some sponsors who made this conference available. We are very happy to have those here as well.